Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another live stream. Please join my Discord server. You can find the link in the description so you can get notified of new streams. Let me copy the URL here. Let's go. Alright. This is part 4 of me playing this game. So if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm playing the game, please check out the previous streams, and I have explained a lot of stuff in the previous streams, so that may help. Alright, cool. So let's go to single player and continue play game. So the previous stream we have left it in creating our own exploit, pretty much. So let's go. Alright. Let me just make sure the stream is in a good condition. Alright, great. Yeah, seems good to me. So let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so let's see where it was. Libby HTTPSO. Interesting. Let's just delete this for now. And where is HTTP? Hold on a second, hold on. What happened? Where's my lib HTTP? Interesting. Weird. Now I feel like I'm playing multiplayer. Weird stuff. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, File Explorer, let's go to my program src, I guess. There you go. Okay. So basically we just include library meta-exploit, and then we open, network thing using the parameters in the address and the port. Then we dump the library that we got through the port from meta-exploit. Then we get a new password from the user, and then we use overflow on that guy, and there you go. That's it. Well, that's interesting. Print type of results. Print result. Metalib overflow parameter 4. Well, it actually depends. Hold on. Yeah, it really depends on. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's remove this, I guess, for now at least. And let's see what we get. Print type of result, print result. Okay. Let's save the source code. Let's compile this out. Let's just put it as my program for now. Let's see what we get. My program. Index error, list index 0 out of range, 0 to -1. Yeah, because we haven't gave it anything. So let's give it some IP. Well, for example, actually, do we really need that IP though? Hold on. No, we don't. Actually, hold on. What I'm doing? Net session dump lib. No, that's not really what I meant. Actually, what I meant is, well, let's go to VS Code actually. And Kareem, alhamdulillah, welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Right, file. I see, meta exploit, get shell host computer file. Well, how do you load the, hold on. Where's the load function here? Well, why can't I search that? Interesting. Let's see. So amount mined, coin price. Do you ever work on material system for game engine or render before? Yeah, I did. Get sub wallets. Right. Well. Lloyd. Okay, it's right here. Okay. Return the metalib object for the provided path to the library binary. Keep in mind that this can only be used on library files. On failure, this method will return null instead. Do you have video about this? No, I don't. Translate the lib object for the provided path. The library binary, keep in mind. Okay, let's see what we got. Lloyd, the X file path. Well, where is this function though? It's in meta exploit. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So target library, meta exploit, right? Dot Lloyd. Yeah, dot Lloyd, and then we give it the path, which we're gonna go with param 0, I guess. Cool. And then what's next? This will give us either metalib or null. Cool. And now what's next? Now for our output, we just have a file, host computer touch target library dot path target library dot name. I know that material system get variables from shaders, uniforms, or reflection and set them, but how do these material system be dynamic? What do you mean by dynamic? Target library name hack. For memory address in metaexploit scan, target library, vulnerability. Is this? I guess this is I don't know how to even hold on a second. Vulnerability. Yeah, it's like this. Don't know what I missed there, but it's like this actually. And now instead of printing it, honestly, what I'm gonna do is hopefully I'm going to put it into this output file. So output in this case is well, I actually have to load the file. Okay, sure. Let's load the file. Here we get a computer, well, host computer, so host computer.file, and then we give it /lib /lib actually target library.path, I believe. .path, maybe. Honestly, let's keep it simple. Let's just say this for now. Let's just print vulnerability for now, and let's just remove this for now. Okay, and let's just go with this, I guess. And yeah, let's copy this here. Let's compile it into a binary, save, place. Let's try it out again, my program, and then I give it some library now. I don't know where my HTTP library have gone, but let's just say, let's try it for example on SSH, for example. I guess desktop actually. Hold on. Let's go with desktop /lib ssh.so. What? While attempting to look up Lloyd, type error. Well, that's super useful error. Line 3. Why? Line 3, metaexploit Lloyd params 0. Params 0. Why? Desktop. I mean, you create entity, attach mesh to it, and then call gl draw and draw it. I want like this. Take care of Lloyd each uniform with its name. There are many variations. Game engine material systems. You write shader and attach it to shader, and you have data in editor. Yeah, it's a pretty complex topic actually, so I don't think I can really help you for now at least. So yeah, so you can define everything you want, not just stick with some named form. Like for example, in Go.engine, they allow you to create your own shaders and your own materials, and it's pretty much mostly just like almost just post-processing, you know. And I don't know, but I think they also do some tokenization though for the shader, and then they translate it, I guess. Yeah, they do have a shader translate thing. Yeah, let me show you. Hold on. But I'm not sure if this is really what you want. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. I know that go to shader builder to like Blender. I don't even know where to find that, honestly. It's crazy. You sure you want to do all this code? Right, where I could find this stupid thing. Let's see. It's probably maybe drivers. I don't remember where I found it, honestly. Find in folder, shader, EGL manager. What's next? Canvas. Files to include. Yeah, I think this is it. Rendering server, CPP. Can I copy the path to this? I mean, you could check it out, I guess, in the go.source code. You may find it interesting, I guess. But yeah. There's some weird stuff right there. But anyways, let's just go back, I guess, right now to the game. Open recent. Where is that thing? Yeah, let's actually close this for now. Close folder. And let's open recent script.js. GTS, yeah. And let's go. Let's also open up the API documentation. And let's go. Yeah, that shader build is too complicated. Yep, pretty much. Type error while attempting to look up Lloyd. Line 3. That's kind of weird. Don't know what it's talking about. Include lib. Oh, my bad. Gotta say /lib, I guess. /meta exploit. Is that the case now? Well, actually I have to copy it over right now. Let's go. Let's open this guy up and let's compile it again. Okay, save this, replace, let's go. My program, and we give it something like desktop libssh so type error attempting to look up Lloyd. I really don't understand these stupid type errors, it's crazy. On line 3 still. Let me see other exploits real quick. See if I'm missing something or whichever. Include lib /meta exploit so. Okay. That session. Weird. Oh, hold on a second. What? I removed this, right? No, hold on. What? How? Oh, I didn't save it, I guess? Maybe? I have no clue. Let's go to bin, save this again, replace. Let's try again. Well, still same stupid error. Line 3. Line 3. Doesn't really give much information, really. Can you try to print meta exploit and params? Maybe? Okay. Null. So I guess meta exploit is null for some reason. Is that the case? Yeah, it is null for some reason. What? Well, I'm pretty sure it works with the other stuff. Like, why? Just why? Did I miss some stupid thing? Ah, yes, .so. Ah, come on. I hate strings. .so. Okay. Save. Place. Exploit lib. Cool. Okay. So that seems to work out now somehow. But hold on, did I actually compile this? Okay. Now what we're doing here, we're loading the library, the target library from the path here, and then we're going through all the memory addresses in meta-exploit scan target library. Vulnerability equal to scan address, and then we're basically printing the vulnerability, but we're not getting anything at all. Interesting. Well, memory addresses, I guess. Memory addresses. This is why I hate dynamic languages or dynamic programming languages, like where you just don't have any types. It's just very frustrating. But anyways, print okay, print the memory addresses. Save, place, null. Okay, so why the stupid thing is null? Meta-exploit scan target library. Did I miss something? Scan returns a list where each item is a string representing a memory area which has vulnerabilities related to provide library. These memory areas can be used to make further scans via scanner. In case of failure, this method returns null. Instead, here's an example of a memory area. Lloyd meta-exploit lib init.so scan meta-lib scan results container vulnerability. Well, we're getting null, so I guess it's fails for whatever reason, which is stupidly weird. But let's try some other library, I guess. Still null. Well, now I'm confused. What about SQL, for example? Null. Really? Probably doing something wrong here, isn't it? What about scanlib command? Desktop slash libssh, for example. And there you go, it's scanning. So why it's not working for me? Confusing. Okay. A lot about printing the target library. I'm pretty sure it didn't give null, but let's just try it out anyways. Oopsies, not this. Null. What? Why it's null now? I'm very confused. Lloyd param 0. So you give it /lib /init.so. Include library meta-exploit /lib /init.so. Let's try /lib /init/so or whichever. What about meta-exploit itself? Right now it's scanning, that's weird. So I guess you cannot maybe scan libraries that aren't in the root or something? Or that aren't in the library? I have no clue. This is stupidly weird. Anyways, let's go to home. Fine. What about this? And let's go to code Taco. And then let's go to desktop. Right? And now let's go to libsshso. For some reason, relative path doesn't work. I don't really understand why, but there you go. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But either way, it's working now, seems like. So right now we're scanning, for example, libssh. Now it should go ahead and basically scan through all the memory addresses looking for vulnerabilities, and it would basically print all the vulnerabilities if it all goes into plan. So yeah, pretty much that's pretty cool. 88%. This is gonna take years, I guess. What? Hold on, what happened here? So this is where I ran my program, okay? And this thing gets printed, which is an array, then the compile source, save check. It's the compiling source again, searching insecure values. I guess maybe it did it. Yeah, maybe it did it. That's cool. Great. Nice. So right now we can actually get any library and then just get all of its exploits. Cool. One port forwarding configured from router. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and use that. So what I'm gonna do right now, do I have the HTTP library though? Hold on a second. Do I have? Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and say /lib HTTPSO. Right now we're gonna get all the exploits that hopefully are in the HTTP the library, dynamic library, and just using the simple little code. Pretty cool stuff. Alrighty. Now we don't need this for now. Don't need this. We don't need this. Okay, my desktop is always going with entropy. Anyways, chaos. Alright, so let's see what we could do now. Yeah, I'm gonna go with submission after this, after we got all of our exploits. And first of all, let me just, brush up this stuff. It's very irritating. Code editor, I don't need you. I don't need you. And I don't need you. Okay, cool. And also let's launch some program here, which is the admin monitor. Gonna keep this guy here. Let's keep this guy here. And I never really used this map, by the way. Let's try it on myself. Oh. Weird. I don't know how to use this map yet, so. Anyways, fine. Let's just go right now into the mail real quick. And let's go. Okay, nice. So now the client wants to log in the credentials to the user, is heroic. The remote IP is important beyond the public. The victim's IP line is this. Okay. Let's try this out, I guess. Nmap that IP and employees and HTTP. There you go. So we have HTTP here. Oh, hold on a second. Where's my stupid monitor? Did I just remove it or something? Come on, really right now? Oh well, let's do it again. My bad. My program /lib/http lib https. So somehow I decided to actually remove it. I don't know how, but anyways, there you go. Okay, cool. So now let's actually, well, HTTP. Yeah, let's wait for the exploits so we can see all of the exploits. Come on. Alright, cool. So let's see what we got. So we got chicken root active user, 3 port forwarding. No, let's see what else. Chicken root active user. So we have employees. It's closed. HTTP open. Users equal to 4. Save check looping array text buffer overflow. Chicken active user. Chicken inactive user. Hold on a second. Looping array line buffer overflow. But it doesn't have any requirements, I guess. What? String copy in color viewport length. Ling buffer overflow. Chicken root access, just ridiculous. There's probably always 1 port forwarding at least, I think. 2 port forwarding configured. Chicken inactive user. Looping array in iMatch. Does this never answer? I see. Checking an active user. Checking an active user. Okay, cool. Cool. So how we're gonna do this now? The problem here, we don't know which ones are remote access and which ones are not, so we just have to try them out and see what happens. Well, to do that, well, I don't really. Let's go to the code editor here. Let's grab my program. What I've done here, I don't need these prints everywhere anymore. Just use them for debugging. And print vulnerability. So here we're just scanning the address, okay? This is basically a scanner. Cool. Now we need some other script that would help us actually do the overflow, depending on the information we got here. So basically, what is this? Let's put it in our bin folder. This is basically, I guess, let's call it, I don't know, maybe, full lib scan, I guess. Oh, I can't. Interesting, okay. Well, lib scan full, I guess. I don't know. Or total lib scan. Nah. Let's go with libscan full because I already have libscan, I believe. Libscan full, save, and let's go. All right, cool. So now I could just use that. All right, so now we need to develop another script that would help us use the exploits that we have here. Alrighty, well, how are we gonna do this? Oh well, we have overflow function, right, in the metalib, I believe, yeah. There you go, so you give it the metalib, the memory address, and the nsec zone. What is even that? Oh, I see. Optional arguments. Okay, so it could be password, for example. Cool. Exploits vulnerabilities. Returned values can be of various data types. Therefore, the user type of is advisable. Okay. Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Memory address. Yeah, I have to basically overflow it to know the type of the objects it gives me out, right? Interesting. So here we already have the target library, right? Well, we could just add it to our scan script, right? Cool. So let's actually try that. Let's try that. Print target library dot overflow. But hold on a second. To do that, we actually have to, yeah, we have to extract from the, it's like do some string manipulation to extract the memory address and stuff. Well, I'm too lazy to do that, so fine, let's just forget about that. Let's just make our own other script that would basically get that information, do the job for us anyways. Alright, cool. So metaexploit Lloyd disloads a library, but actually no. What we really want to do is we want to right now do a remote exploit instead of a local exploit. The scan just happens locally. I mean, we could make it remotely, maybe. Hold on. Really? I mean, I guess we can actually. There's net use. Could indeed do it remotely, I believe. So net use, we could like get the port, the IP in the port, and then we're gonna get back a net session object, and then we could dump the library, and we're gonna get the metalib, pretty much. So yeah, we could actually go ahead and do that, pretty much. Okay, fine. So let's see. Instead of host computer, we don't want that. For our target library, it would basically be, so let's just get this metax net use. Actually, this is very interesting. We could in fact go through all the ports in the target and, you know, just give all the exploits possible. That is crazy, very crazy. Okay, let's try it out, I guess. That's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, let's go to, they call it metaexploit, metax seems like, so fine, let's call it that, I guess, because why not? Though it doesn't really matter, but okay. That's basically it. Now the ports, let's grab all the ports here. Yeah, let's just start from scratch, I guess. So here we got what? We got the ports. Now we're gonna go through every port in ports, just as there, and for loop. There you go. And now for every port, we're basically gonna open up a new net session, pretty much. Metax net use, and here we're gonna go with the IP. Hold on a second, what I'm doing? Oh, why we have that? Let's grab the router and get the user ports. This is basically the router. Okay, the router object is this. Though the IP, we would get it from the first parameter, right? Hold on a second. Get router. Can I see the get router function here? Returns by default the router to which the executing computer is connected to. Optional IP address can be provided in case of failure. Null is returned. Oh, what? So we can't actually... it seems like we need to be connected to the router to be able to do this, isn't it? But can't we use the net session though? Alright, let's see what we got here. Dump library. Get number, port forward. Number users is root active user. Can we get the ports remotely by any chance? That's weird. Well, let's try it anyways. Fine. Whatever, just do it. So this is basically, let me do this, hold on a second. So this is going to be our parameters, right? So this is the IP actually, let's call it IP, I guess. And set a param 0, we're going to go to IP net session. We open up a net session for that specific port. Then what we do, user router can get the number of port forwards. Oh, we really can do that? Crazy. We could even get the number of users. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Well, let's try it out anyways. Oopsies. Get number of users. And let's see what's gonna happen there. Come on. Let's call this my program. Save. And replace. And let's see what we could do now. Say my program. Oopsies, no. My program is this. Well, let's grab this IP and let's find out if this works. Attempting to look up net use line 7. Line 7, why? Port number. Why is that error there? Type error while attempting to look up net use. I guess it's because meta exploit. What? I'm very confused. Print the IP, I guess, or print metax, print IP, and print port. Well, I cannot really do it like this. This scripting language is just super duper clunky. But anyways, print IP, metax, port IP. Null port. So metax is somehow again. Bruh, come on. I always forget about that stupid thing. Yeah, let's try it again. Save. What language is this? Kai Wush? Kai Show Animates. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Python and JavaScript in Java. Like what language would this be? It's GreyScript. It's a custom scripting language for the game, pretty much. It's very similar to Lua, though I really wish if this game have already used some already established language like Lua or even Python or whatever. Because this language is just super clunky, honestly. But anyways, I mean, it works. File with the name already exists. Do you want to replace it? There's another, basically this is another language I have to learn. I'm familiar with Lua U, but not Lua. Lua U is, yeah, I know. Lua U is pretty much my go-to for Roblox and even out of Roblox. You could use it standalone, really, and it's open source. It's pretty cool, the type checking. So, file with the name already exists. Do you want to replace? So at least until now, I think I've learned up until like 8 languages, 8 programming languages or so. So, file with the name already exists. Do you want to replace it? Replace. Can't connect. Port closed. While attempting to look up git num users. Port closed. Yeah, can I check if the port is closed? I think I can, but let's see. So what is this port? I always wanted the amount of subs to make a live stream or just invite like 100 people to a Roblox studio game and see what they do. It's gonna be chaos. Anything could happen, and that's the problem. If someone have done something wrong, you are to blame for some reason. So you got the point. Or they could spark civilization. Possibly, yeah. That's also a possibility. Print, meta export, and IP. Cool. So the port is by used ports. Oopsies. Or let's go with port number actually and find out where that is. Yeah, port object. There you go. It only contains a port number though. But how do I know if a port is closed or open? I guess I should just connect and try it out, maybe? Is that the case? Interesting. Let's just check out port and see what we have around there. Allow get ports, allow imports, device ports, get num port forward, get ports, ping port, port info. Return a port that is behind the port number provided in case the port does not exist, null gets returned. What? Oh, you get back the local port. Interesting. Yeah. Pretty cool. What about the port info? Returns a string with information to port that has been provided. Contains data always server. Okay. Returns the number which is used for the port, where each item is used inside the router. Used ports. Yeah, this is the one that I'm using. Is closed. Okay, hold on. Is closed. Get LAN IP. That's pretty cool. Is closed. Return true if this port is closed. False if the port is open. Cool, okay. I have no clue how to deal with ports that are closed. GreyHack is a massively multiplayer. I mean, like other people can code with you, maybe port number. So by massively multiplayer, I mean that you could actually play with other players, and other players are also hackers. So you could hack each other, or you could basically team up to hack other people. or to at least hack NPCs. So pretty much there's all possibilities. Though for now I'm just playing single player because in multiplayer there's chaos and people like script kiddies are just using overpowered scripts. So we would get vanished real quick. It's just pretty random. And also, since I'm still learning the game, I'd like to, just stay on single player for now until I make my own exploits and make my own scripts and learn a bit about hacking pretty much in the game. So yeah. So far, I have made my own script that goes ahead and just finds all the exploits in a specific library, for example. But anyways, right. So I had to figure it out myself, and that's where fun is. It's like it's not really like basically using such tools, such overpowered tools, is like where's the fun? I mean, there's no fun there. Like you don't even know how that tool works, so what is the point? I mean, if that was useful, the game doesn't contain such tools for a reason, so you could actually go ahead and just figure it out yourself, hopefully. If not, you could see the manual that is inside the game. If not, you could also see the other exploits, how they're made, the exploits in the hack shop of the game, and just kind of inspire from that. And other than that, you could also just experiment yourself in the game. I mean, it's a virtual world, you could do whatever you want. You're not like in the real world where you could just do something crazy and like you you are in jail. So that's pretty bad, right? So yeah, pretty much. For ports, and basically after you have figured it out and you do the exploit a lot of times, then it becomes very tedious to you, and so that would push you over to actually learn about programming. So you're gonna learn programming in the game too, not just hacking, because just in the manual is enough to really learn programming, right? Here, so when you hack someone, Grey hack, is it just friendly hacking to find like their code for a benefit in game, or is it hacking their system to compromise their private information? Of course it's all in game. Nothing, as long as you don't do something stupid like, I don't know, put in your actual private data, like let's say for example you use your own real password in the game as a password, because the game doesn't like encrypt passwords, it just store them in text files. So as long as you don't do some stupid stuff like that, you're fine. Like everything is in game. But of course, anyone who hacks into you in multiplayer, they could do anything they want with your computer in game. Not, of course, in your own computer, but like in game. So basically, what you can lose and just start over. Basically, they could essentially do whatever they want. They could put a malware. They could do whatever they want. Really, anything you can think of, and that you cannot think of. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we could actually check if the port is closed or not using this function, seems like. So let's try and do that. So what I'm gonna do is if port is closed, then how do you even do if conditions in this language? I do have a cheat code here, like cheat sheet kind of. Small cheat sheet here. Okay, well, bye. Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in. Right. Where is it? If condition. There you go. So you say then, and then end if. Then end if. Okay, if port is closed, then continue, I guess. So we go to the next one and we just skip doing this, I believe. Let's try this out, I guess. Get router report. ports. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see now. 4. Okay, so I made an exploit that actually gets the number of users. It was this simple? That's crazy, man. But I forgot to actually print, let's say, some other stuff about the ports. So we can print the number of users. What else? I feel like cheating right now. Get number of ports forward. Yeah, we could even get the number of ports forward here. That's very cool, man. Okay, let's see. Number of active. Can you even get the active? I don't think. No, you need SMTP for that, for example. Number of active users. Okay, so that's the number of active users. Let's try to get some more information about the target. New to GreyHack, Rahel, welcome to live stream. Not new and not old at the same time, but you could say I'm new, right? You could say I'm new. Get number users, get number port forward. Welcome, thank you. Used ports, get number port forwarding. Number of port of forwarded ports. Okay, what else? So let's just look into the net session actually. Where's the net session? Hello, Eternal Divine Fox. Welcome to live stream. How's it going? Let's go to the net session actually. Okay, there you go. So this is all the stuff that you could do with the net session. It's basically an object that can be obtained by using net use. The class ID used for this object is net session. That's very useful. Okay, anyways. Dumplib, doing pretty well. What about you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Just playing some GreyHack single player. Dumplib. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, trying to make my own exploits. And so far I've made a program that basically goes on and scan the whole, like you give it a library essentially and it would scan through it all. Like for example, my program /lib httpso, it would just go ahead and bring in all the exploits in that library, like all of them from start to finish. That's one of the code, one of the scripts we have done. Now I'm trying to make another exploit that would basically, well, not really exploit, but just like information gathering kinda, but basically would go ahead and get as much information as the target. Hopefully, we'll see. So far I was able to basically grab the router, grab the ports in that router, the used ports, then go through all the ports. If it's closed, then I'm gonna skip this port, otherwise we're gonna open a net session using meta exploit library with that IP of the target, which is param 0 of the command line, with the specific port that we are in right now in the iteration, in the loop. And then we print number of active users from the net session, get number of users, then number of forwarded ports, pretty much. I don't know if this would work. I haven't tested this yet, but we'll see. What else? Return the number of devices using this router as a gateway. If you obtain your net session from a computer, fetch and return the value from its gateway router. Dumplib. Okay. Get number of ports forward. We could even go crazy and just, you know, kind of like merge the other script that we have made. Like the one that basically scans the library for exploits Yeah, actually we could do that. We could indeed do that. Is that the number of active users, the number of registered users, or the number of ports? I honestly don't know. Return the number of users accounts on this. So I guess registered accounts, yeah. Seems like number of registered accounts, yeah. Registered, my bad. Number of registered users. I think. At least that's what I think it is. Yeah, I guess. And or let's just say this, like the documentation pretty much. Number of user accounts. I think on the system is very useless, I guess. But anyways, let's say number of user accounts. What about this one? Returns the number forwarded by this router if you obtain your net session from. Okay, fine. And that's pretty much it for that one. What's next? Get number of gateway. Okay, good to know. One thing you might want to do is create a script to scan a remote library, not a local one. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do now. Yeah. So I'm probably going to merge my previous script with this one, pretty much. In this game, the automatic hacking is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much. So like, at first, I think the best way to play this game is at first you just try to figure out yourself, hopefully, to exploit just manually using commands that you have or the exploits in the hack shop. Then after that you try, like, you find it very tedious, and then it pushes you into learning programming if you're not already a programmer. I'm already a programmer, but that's what I can imagine would happen with the non-programmer. It was like, it's gonna be like, damn, if I could have just like automated this, because it's just super duper annoying and tedious. So it's gonna push him to go to the manual, learn GreyScript, and just make his own scripts. And there you go. Right now you're learning programming and hacking at the same time. What a lucky people. What a lucky people. Learning programming and hacking in the best way possible, I guess. Not necessarily in the best way, but at least fun. The funnest way, I guess. Is that even a word, I guess? But anyways, whatever. Let's go. Is any active user. What? Interesting. Well, that's crazy. Print. You know what we could also do? We could just make, like, automate all of this. Like, for example, we could go ahead, we could get all the exploits, right? And only show the exploits depending on the ones that really meet the requirements. But we do need to do some string manipulation though, and I suck at that. Well, I can already program. Yeah, program is pretty fun. So get number of users. Returns the number of user accounts on the system. Let's just try this actually. Let's just try this and make sure this is working out and I'm not missing something. Okay. Save, replace. Number of user accounts 4. Number of forwarded ports 2. Cool. What about number is any active user? There is another hacking game, Bitburner, where you can program. I have that game, but I didn't try it just yet actually. I have to try it someday. Is any active user? Is root active user? Okay, let's just do this. Let's just copy, and let's just say is any active user. Actually, let's remove that, and if an active user. Okay. Is any active user, basically. Fine. What about the other one? Is root active user. Bitburner is okay, but I see it's more of an idle game. Eternal, have you seen hack mud? Yeah, that's what it seemed to me, at least, but yeah, I'll have to try it out. Is root active user. What else? Number of port forward, number of con gateway. Returns the number of devices using the router as a gateway. If you obtained your net session from a computer, it will fetch and return the value from its gateway router. The number of devices. Yeah, I also never heard of hack mod. Returns the number of devices using the router as a gateway. Fine, let's just do it anyways. Okay. Honestly, you know what? I guess I have a little idea. Can we get the members of the net session maybe? I mean, all of these functions doesn't really seem to be getting any, but nah, let's I don't know. Anyway, let's just do it manually for now. Number of con gateway, number of devices using this router as a gateway. Well, that's too much. Number of devices. Using router as a gateway. It's a low graphics multiplayer hacking game that uses JS as its language, JavaScript. Using router as a gateway. Is it free or paid? Sounds cool. Is any active user 0? Is root active user 0? Number of devices using this router as a gateway? It doesn't really say anything there. Paid, okay. You get number of con. Yeah, I forgot the net session. Weird that it didn't error out. Okay. Oopsies, let's copy this whole thing. Save, place. What? Oh, yeah. I have no clue who thought this is a good idea. Anyways. It's kind of like Lewis starts at index 1. This gives a similar vibe. Did I miss something else now? Yeah, this just doesn't seem to give anything. Maybe it's null, probably? Oh, I see. I need the plus here. As a gateway 0. Okay, cool. Cool. Right. Well. I wonder if we can get the members of an object. That doesn't seem right. Which one? Get number. Double get number port forward. Cool. So now at least we have information. Might want to in-map that. Oopsies, what I've done. Yo, what's going on? Clear. Bruh. Anyways, forget about it. Let's say my program. Let's do this. Okay, let's in-map that. There's 2 ports, employees and HTTP. Number of forward ports. Of course it's HTTP because we don't include the closed ports. So 4 number of users accounts there, and 2 forwarded ports. Is any active user? No. Is root active user? No. Number of devices using router as a gateway? 0. Okay. Honestly, I'm too lazy to make my own exploit again. Let's just go to browser and see if we can find some good exploit there. Alright, let's see. Seems like that should be one. Why? Which one, first of all? Exploits. The BCTP. Well, yes, 1.0.0 search. I need that shell. Any user logged in the computer. We could maybe try to use some, I never really done this, but we could maybe try to do some social engineering to do that. But it needs 3 port forwarding though. We only have 2. I mean, this we could probably do. Yeah, we could do this, but it's kind of useless, isn't it? Yeah, like even if we have the password, who cares? The gateway, the 0.2 that router is a gateway. No, the gateway, the 0. What do you mean? Sorry, that router is a gateway. TLS. Still a new buy. The user logged in the computer. 3 ports forwarding. Okay. 2 port forwarding configured. No. Pass WD. No. What else? 4 users. I mean, we could just. Well, we could try this. Dependencies library kernel module. PinTT. Crazy names. Your program says that there are 0 devices in the router as a gateway, but there are 1 machine behind the router. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, I'm just using this function. Get num_con gateway, which returns the number of devices in this router as a gateway. If you obtained your net session from a computer, it will fetch and return the value from its gateway router. I have no clue what it's talking about here in the end, but I guess maybe that's the no clue. Anyway, let's just continue for now, I guess. So we have this one. This seems like an interesting one. We could try that out. What else? This is useless for now. And there's this one. Root user logged in. Okay, let's try this one. And you have dependencies on library kernel module. I don't know if this is the case, but we can just try it out. We know that there's only at least, yeah, there's 4 user accounts. So maybe we could use that. I need to get that API set up. Yeah, it's very interesting. I just found out about it. I did some research. And it's pretty much just, what is it called again? I forgot. Yeah, Graybell. It's called Graybell. It's an extension VS Code. There you go. And then after that, what you do is you just say Control-Shift-P. You bring up the API documentation like that. So yeah. All right, let's see dependencies on library. Let's try to buy this. Entity code BL4. Okay. I could have just used my script to get all the exploits, but I'm too lazy for now. Entity code BL. It needs IP address. Okay. And it needs the port, which is 80 in this case. And what this would do again, it would give me a shell, right? Cool. Let's see. Nice. All right, great. I got access. Nice. Lovely. So now what? I have no clue. Let's see what we got. Let's go back to the mail. The client wants the login credentials of the user. And remote IP of the victim 64. Cool. Behind the public IP, the victim's IP line is 0.2. Hold on a second. First of all, let's go with a log viewer. Let's remove the shell obtained. And yeah, cool. What's next? Now let's check out on the, I'm not sure which IP I'm on right now. I'm on local IP 0.2, which is exactly the target of our system. Cool. Now the client wants the login credential of the user is heroic. Okay, we are actually in another user, Fosmast. Interesting. So let's just get a file explorer here. Okay. And let's go to, yeah, Etsy. Interesting. Okay, so this is a more advanced target, huh? We don't have permission, like read permission to that folder, so we cannot get the password using this. So this is the first time that the game does this to me, so I have no clue right now what to do next. I guess we just have to figure it out. Let's see. What kind of stuff I have access to? I have access to CS. Oh, I have access to home. I just don't have access to root, seems like. At least that Etsy folder. Oh, I don't have access though. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, how did you get the API docs on the side? I guess it just did it, you know. It's like, you just say this, Control-Shift-B, and then you look for Graybell API documentation, and then there you go. Enter, pretty much. All right. Now I'm clueless on this one. You're welcome. Yeah, I've never seen someone used VS Code. I just found out about, like, I was just like, is there like an extension in VS Code for that? And I just researched and I find this out, and it's pretty cool. So, because the in-game editor just sucks, you know. Notepad.exe, image viewer. Well, this is pretty new to me. We don't have access to Etsy. Guest doesn't give you a lot of access, but once you shell as a guest, you can see about find some elevation exploits. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do, I guess. Now let's see. Okay. Exploits, not tools, or but how do you find these? Take advantage of a vulnerability in the kernel. Hold on a second. Hold on. Don't we have the email? Can't we use social engineering? No, hold on. Just give me some seconds. Trying to figure it out, maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's say who is. Let's just see if this works. I have no clue if this works. I don't think it would, but we'll see. Who is what is the IP again? Where is the mail? There you go. Okay, who is this, right? Okay, cool. Well, we know now we have the users. Cool. Can we send the email? Administrative action, login issues, online user. Admin action, administrative action. No, login issues. I'm the no. Okay. Online user. Okay, let's go with this one, I guess. Let's send it to the admin and let's see what happens. And let's go with one of these. Yeah, we want the credentials of this guy. Oh, yeah, I just remembered actually. Like in previous stream, I was trying to break into this computer, like I just couldn't do it. But yeah, I just remembered. So we had an exploit, right, that would basically inject a random user, like inject a new password to a random user. And I was testing stuff up. I didn't know how to get like the number of registered users in a normal way. So what I was doing, I was using that exploit. And I just used it a lot of times to actually figure out how to, like, basically every time it picks a random user, right? So I kept on using that command until I figured out that there is 4 users right there. Because there was like four people, 4 names, you know, that have showed up basically out of those random names basically. Anyways, so it's password 1. I'm actually the one that's like set this password, but anyways, I just forgot completely. Anyway, let's see how we could connect right now. Is it sudo, if I remember? -u, yeah, exactly. Let's go with stroic password 1. Cool. But hold on, we already got the credentials right now. So we're done with the mission pretty much. Yeah, let's go with this one. Well, not done. I need to give it the credentials. Great, nice, cool. Actually, I didn't really need to connect to this system. I could have just, like, I always forget my mission. I didn't really need to connect to my system. I could have just like used that tool that basically injects a new password for a random user, and then yeah, done. I could just give that password to the email and yeah, that's it. I really didn't have to think that much. Crazy. User level has access /etc. What do you mean? User level. Let's now see the system. var public htdocs. There's a website here, an HTML website. Interesting. Dolo is nothing. There's boot. Var bin use bin. I don't think there is anything. Ooh, there's an employees view. Well, can't launch program, permission denied. One of the things tutorials did this command. Oh, do you mean ch mode? Do you mean ch mode? I know ch mode from Unix. So, oh, can we actually use that? Is that really that simple? Well, usually I just say ch mode plus X, for example, or something like that. Though I've never used ch mode a lot, really. I always just use it, for example, to make a script executable. Ch mode plus X and then do the script. But I guess we could try it out. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Su, well, sudo -u root. No, I guess that script doesn't really, doesn't affect root. Okay, but maybe another user have access to that. Could that be the case? Oh, yeah, this user actually have access to this. It's just the other user didn't have access. Okay, all right, that's very cool. Now we got the passwords. So let's decipher root. And let's go. So I have no clue. I honestly should really make a script to do this because it's very tedious to just like create a file every time. Okay, fine. Pass whatever. Home code.taco. Okay. Pass. Rich. So now the cipher pass. Can't find pass. Is it .txt? There you go. cat/etc/passwd. Oh, to actually read the file. But like, doesn't that need access anyways? Or is it different? Well, pretty interesting stuff. You're sudoed as a user. Oh well. There you go. Password found. Now we could basically connect. Well, basically sudo. Users have access to /etc/passwd. Guest does not have access to this. But I was actually in another user and I didn't have access to that. Yeah. I was in another, like the machine that was port forwarded. I didn't have access to Etsy. That's the thing. So sudo root -u root finia. Cool. Now we are root. Hold on a second. Why this is red? Bruh, are we tracked or something? Or is it just root? I guess maybe it's just root. Yeah, maybe it's because it's root. I was like, what? File Explorer. Okay, right now we have access to the whole system. Is there anything that I should remove? Hold on. I don't think. Yeah, no. Nah. Okay, so what should I, or what I want to do here? Hold on, let's look into lib. Is there anything interesting there? Not really, I think. /etc apt fstab. That's empty. Okay, let's just go to the users right now and just grab their banks. Let's go config bank mail, blah blah. Okay. Right, I really... Well, let's just copy this into passwd in the pass file. Where's the pass file that we just made? That's crazy. Notepad. Let's save this. Pass, save, place. Red means root access. Okay. Actually, do I even need the mail? No, I don't. I really don't need the mail. Hold on. What I'm doing. Let's go to... Let's remove this. I don't need that. Super... I don't need this either. And for this... I already have File Explorer now. And I don't think... Ah, yes. Okay. So let's get the bank. Gonna go work on my own stuff. Let me know if you... That's stuck. Sure, thanks. So we have this. Save. And let's decipher this. Should probably develop a script that does this without the stupid file saved and stuff. Let's grab the other ones too now. Bank is Troic. Berling. Though usually the NPCs doesn't really have a lot of money anyways. Well, let's grab a browser. So that's it, okay. Let's go to a bank, login. Bro, where's that stupid thing? File Explorer, Notepad. There you go. Oopsies. Copy. Okay, $10. Okay. And let me grab my... How do you... Let's see. Browser, File Explorer. Accounts, yeah, okay. Let's actually do this. Transaction successful. Okay. Guess let's go to the next one now. Berling. Honestly, this is super, like, I don't think it's worth it. Anyways, let's just go to the next mission. Fine. Let's go. Terminal. Okay, let's go to the other mission now. I just checked the status of the network and everything seems correct, blah blah. Okay, cool. Now we have done that mission, great. Now it's about the engine specs. The remote IP of the victim is this. Let's in-map that. Well, I could actually just use my program. What did I call it again? I guess I called it my program, that's it, or maybe? Yeah, pretty much. Number of users accounts, 4, forward ports 1. Alrighty, number of user accounts 4, number of port forwarded 1. And the in-map have OpenHTTP, and the IP is 720.7, which is not the IP that we want. But yeah, how did we even broke into that HTTP? Forgot. Yeah, we have actually downloaded a new script. What is that called? Hold on. What I'm doing, bin tt code bl pin tt code bl. Here you give it the IP address and the port 80. Attack successful. There you go. Let's grab log viewer shell obtained. Remove that. Let's go. Alright, cool. Now what we need now, let's grab scanlan, but I need the scanlan first of all. Let's grab file explorer here. Well, how do you get that? There you go. And now let's upload scanlan. Let's upload that. File explorer. Well, I already got this. So user bin. Let's put this here. Permission denied. Oh, I don't have root access. Hold on. Well, I could use my previous exploit to do that, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Let's go to bin. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna okay, let's see what we could do here. We have my program, HTTP code, scan library, my HTTP exploit. Okay, so yeah, there you go. HTTP server, scan library, pass WD. Okay, so there's some interesting stuff there. Well, let's just not log into. Let's go out of this for now. How do you even do that? Let's just create a new terminal, honestly. And let's first of all inject some password. For example, or we could just say maybe HTTP pass WD port 80. Insufficient amount of port forward target towards the target. Okay, what about my HTTP exploit? What about that? I don't remember any of this, how it works. Well, oh well. Enter new passwords, 1. Cool, okay. So let's just make all of them 1. But I don't think that would give me root access, would it? But it would give me access to other users. So then maybe the other users would have access to etc pass WD. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go back into it. Where's the other command? Weird. Okay, well, let's just say again pint code BL 80. Cool, privilege obtained. Oh, from user guest. I see now. Okay, that was why. Well, okay, let's just go with the file explorer here, and I'm just gonna go to home, and let's log into whatever. I don't know. Let's log in, for example, to sudo-u kagger 1, and there you go. Now what? Yeah, let's bring the file explorer here, and let's go to etc pass WD. There you go. Now let's get the root. Do we actually even need this? I mean, this is not even our target, honestly. I always forget the mission. I always forget the mission. Well, Yeah, let's actually just use. Yeah, I did need that. But no, I think any user could do that, right? We don't need root access, don't I? I think so, yeah, maybe. Let's see, user bin. And let's grab scanlan now. USR bin. Let's grab scanlan, put it here. Okay, permission denied. Well, interesting. So I still need root access. Fine. Let's go with etc, pass the VD. Let's grab this root. And where's that pass the VD thing? Come on. I don't know. Anyways, it's not here. Maybe terminal. Well, not terminal. Notepad. And let's save this in pass. Save, replace. Let's grab another terminal here. Crazy, I don't have another terminal. Okay. Let's just say the cipher pass.txt and let's go. Now we can get root access, and then we could basically we could upload scanlan so we can see the network. Sesi, okay. And let's say sudo -u root password. We are in that. Cool. Did I actually remove the log stuff? No, I didn't. Crazy. Alright, it's very easy to forget a lot. Okay. Now let's see what we got. Yeah, let's go with scanlan now. Let's deploy that. I'm just cleaning up this stupid stuff. And yeah, let's go right now to File Explorer. And let's go to USR bin. Let's grab the scanlan now. And finally, now I could scan the LAN and find out what to do next. Okay, so what are our target? This is the network. The target is 192.68.168.03. Let's find this out. I guess this is the one. But where I am? Oh, I'm here. Crazy, man. Let's try to ping. See if it's even reachable by any chance. Yeah, it's reachable. So we have to go through this router. Bruh. Wi-Fi disabled. What does that even mean? And firewall enabled. But I don't think that matters since I am in the network. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. But we could probably disable it. And we are behind a hub. At least not a switch. So that's fine. And then we have this router here. Interesting stuff. Interesting. Device details, show something. Well, I guess what we could possibly do maybe. Yeah, maybe what we could do is, hold on a second. What if we say browser? Well, not this. Let's go with 8080 port. Port 8080. Okay, so I guess we are in the actual router right there. Cool. Now there's indeed a port 3306 in the target machine. Yeah. Port 3306. I don't know what that port is for. 3306. It's SQL, I guess? Yeah, seems like it. Okay, it's SQL. Interesting. It's open for that one. And right now I'm in that. Okay, so I guess basically the client didn't give us the actual public IP of this guy. They gave us the public IP of this subnetwork somehow, or it's kind of weird actually. I don't really understand too much about networks, but anyways, I guess maybe we know how to do this possibly. Basically, if we nmap here, oh yeah, nmap doesn't exist here. Okay, fine. All right, so how are we gonna do this? Yeah, I'd like to actually get the actual public IP of that router. How to do that? Device details. Well, that's not the public IP. That's local IP. Yeah, how do you even get a public? Get the public IP. Show gateway. libSSH. Yeah, the game have just put up a notch in difficulty. I mean, we could open up our own ports, but does that even matter? 8080. Nah, this is what we want. Okay, let's see. Let's hold on a second. Let's see the browser. Can we actually open up a browser and just go to the shop here? I wonder. No. Okay, I think the favorites is per browser, so that's cool. Okay, let's just go to browser here in this local machine for now. And let's go to exploits. libftp SQL. Let's just say anyways 1.0. Well, I mean, we could grab, yeah, we could grab nmap also. Let's upload nmap. That's gonna be useful. That's gonna be useful. Let's see, where's nmap here? You've been, come on, bit. There's also nice manual. Where's Nmap? Oh, I'm checking the remote file explorer. Crazy. Where's my own? Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's go to bin. And there you go. This is Nmap right here. Let's put this guy here. Cool. Now let's see. Nmap. Did I just close scanlan? Are you sure? No, I didn't. Okay, nice. Let's just Nmap this device. 192.168.0.3. 0.3. Oh yeah, there's a SQL server open for employees. Interesting stuff. So let's check out the browser. Check exploits. lib SQL 100 search. Yeah, it is. Cool. Now get access to a shell. Okay. Oh, I just guessed. Okay. Then maybe I could use my other. Interesting. Get access to a shell. Permissions obtained root, but a user should be logged in. 3-port forwarding, a user logged in the computer. I mean, there's probably at least one user. But anyways, root user logged in. Okay, so we could get a guest access using this exploit right here. Let's put in bin. cbase. Close. Rich. We could get access, but then we need somehow to. Yeah. Take advantage of vulnerability. Minimum number of human user, any user logged in the computer. Well, let's just use this first of all as a SE base. But I need to first of all upload this. Where's the other file explorer? There you go. Let's put SE base here. Close. SE base 192.168.0.3. Port 3306. Can't find metaexploit. Yeah, let's grab metaexploit library too. Lib metaexploit. Close. Alrighty, we are guest right now. Cool. Let's find out what's happening here. Well, first of all, actually, let's go with the log viewer. And let's remove shell obtained. I don't know if I need this, but let's just remove it for now. And now, let's just do a file explorer. And let's see what we got. So these are the users that are there. Okay. About permission denied because I'm guest. Okay. So I need to escalate privileges somehow. Remote use. I guess all of these maybe are remote use. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So let's check out some other one then. libcam, librshell, repo, blockchain. Alright. Kernel module. Or init even. Non-root user is to decipher programs on the last exploit for local use only. What do you even mean? Yeah, for local use only? Permissions obtained root. No. Any user logged in. I mean, we're already logged in. That's cool. I guess this would work. I forgot to actually, by the way, but anyways, fine. I'm too lazy to do that. Let's just go ahead and bin our car. Close. And now let's grab File Explorer. And let's grab that new exploit and deploy it. Where's my File Explorer here? This is it, or yeah, it is. So let's just go to bin here. Rchar. What? Bruh, I forgot. I don't even have permission to do this, first of all. Stupid stuff. I totally forgot about that. Well then I guess all of these are kind of useless, isn't it? Or like maybe we don't really have to. I mean, can we put it in like guest? Hold on. Where is the File Explorer? What if I put this here? Yeah, I actually can. Cool. Now can I use this? Rchar. Can't find meta-exploit library in the lib path or the current folder. Let's put meta-exploit library here. Okay. Yeah. And cool. Okay, so I don't really have to put it in bin. I could just put it in the current directory. Cool. For the user root modified. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. Sudo -u root. What I'm doing, one root, one. There you go. I'm in root right now. Cool. So I don't need this now. Save File Explorer. And now what I need, I'm in the target, right? Okay, let's check out the mail now. There's the mail. The remote IP of the fuck. Home. Okay, I didn't even need root access, I just needed another user, but fine. Home, Bishasa, engine specs, cool. Can I put this attachment? But I guess I just have to download it first of all. Pretty cool stuff. Now let's actually grab this and, well, let's go to Taco Desktop, engine specs, open, send, and there you go, we've done it. Crazy, man. Okay, log viewer, connection established. Yeah, the crazy thing about hacking, well, not in the real world, gray hack or whatever, right, is that you have to challenge your assumptions. Like, a lot of times when you're stuck, it's just there is an assumption out there that you're making that keeping you stuck. Or you just don't know something. But yeah, anyways. So I think that was it for the stream. I'm very tired at this point. That was quite fun. But yeah. So yeah, that was it for the stream, and see you later. Goodbye, everyone.